Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steelers work out two offensive linemen Monday. The Steelers front office didn't take the day off following Sunday's loss to the Indianapolis Colts. Per a report by NFL insider Aaron Wilson, the team worked out two offensive linemen on Monday, J.D. DiRenzo and Garrett Greenfield. DiRenzo went undrafted in 2023 before signing with the Carolina Panthers. The 6 feet 6 inches, 315-pound lineman largely played left tackle in college, also dabbling at left guard and right tackle. He spent 2017 to 2021 at Sacred Heart before finishing his collegiate career at Rutgers, where he was named Defensive MVP in 2022. DiRenzo appeared in 3 NFL games with the Panthers in 2023. Greenfield went undrafted in 2024, signing with the Seattle Seahawks. He was a teammate of current Steeler Mason McCormick at South Dakota State, where he was the Jackrabbits' starting left tackle and an All-American. He played tackle at both spots over his career. The 6 feet 7 inches, 320 lineman was also drafted into the UFL by the DC Defenders in July. You can read NFL.com's Lance Zierlein scouting report on Greenfield here. The sixth-year senior has seen his fair share of football and has shown continued improvement over the last 3 years. He plays with good quickness and is athletic in his lower body but needs to play under control. He's capable of setting out to rush speed or getting to lateral landmarks as a run blocker. Greenfield has a tendency to play with arbitrary footwork as both a run and pass blocker, which curtails his contact balance and consistency to sustain. He'll need to improve his core strength and protection technique to play in the NFL, but he has enough talent and athletic ability to compete for a backup role. After James Daniels' season-ending injury in Week 4, it's likely the Steelers are looking to add some depth to their roster and practice squad along the O-line. TJ delivering sack message to Dak? Notebook. Our Dallas Cowboys at Pittsburgh Steelers Notebook brings you the latest on the Week 3 showdown between old Super Bowl rivals. Dak Prescott vs. TJ Watt, all the NFL rumors, roster move news, key stats, and injury updates as they happen. October 1st. The message in NFL Week 4, the Dallas Cowboys halted their 2-game losing streak with a 20-15 win over the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium, but they made life hard for themselves. One culprit amid the total of 11 penalties for 89 yards? First-round rookie left tackle Tyler Guyton was responsible for a few of those. The Giants' defense clearly targeted the former Oklahoma Sooner, and the rookie struggled. And now along comes TJ Watt of the Steelers. Dallas left guard Tyler Smith has revealed his advice to the rookie as 2-2 Dallas tries to bridge the gap from that win to a visit at 3-1 Pittsburgh on Sunday. "I just told him, keep your head in the game," Smith said. "I remember, it's crazy because he's in a very similar walk of life I was a couple years ago. He's a first-year starting left tackle, hardest position on the offensive line to me personally. People know that, are going game plan against him. Some calls are going to go our way, some calls are not, but I just told him play his game, stay locked in. That's what everybody was telling him, just stay locked in, stay on the next play, keep balling, keep doing your thing." With Guyton struggling, the Dallas offense stuttered and spluttered but still managed to drive the field and put up 20 points in what we might call a sloppy effort, the same word, by the way, that coach Mike Tomlin used to describe Steelers QB Justin Fields and company in Week 4's 27-24 loss at Indy. And this week? Well, nobody delivers a message to QBs like Dak Prescott better than TJ Watt, who was coming off a subpar showing, for him, against the Colts, but who does have 3 sacks so far in 4 weeks, and counting. September 30th. Lashing out to the credit of Najee Harris, he is standing up for Steelers teammate Justin Fields after Sunday's loss to the Indianapolis Colts by a 27-24 score. Was quarterback Fields too sloppy, as coach Mike Tomlin put it? Yes. At the same time, Fields threw for 312 yards and a touchdown and ran 55 yards on 10 attempts for another 2 TDs. But Najee made his point after the game when he was asked about Fields. "You always keep putting it on one person," Harris snapped back. "It's a whole team, all 11 of us. Stop making it one player. You all keep saying Justin, if like he's the one that is throwing, catching and running. Come on bro, it's all of us." September 29. Greatest Pittsburgh Steelers coach Mike Tomlin thinks quarterback Justin Fields, who did throw for 312 yards in Sunday's 27-24 loss at the Colts, was too sloppy, but ex-coach Rex Ryan, now trying to shock jock his way through a TV career, leans heavily the other way. Said Ryan before the game, "This might go down as one of the greatest trades in the history of the National Football League. They got him for a 6th-round pick. You got a future franchise quarterback for a 6th-round pick." To us, Fields remains a prospect. Most NFL people we talk to feel the same way. Is Ryan that poor at talent evaluation? That poor at TV? What is this? September 25. Catch a train. The Pittsburgh Steelers drafted 3rd-round pick Roman Wilson from Michigan with big plans. He was Hines Ward Jr., remember? Suddenly, that seems like a while ago, as we are entering NFL Week 4 and he hasn't played a snap. Injuries have been a part of this. But on a receiver-needy team, what's up? He just gotta keep working, Coach Mike Tomlin said. It is very difficult to get on a moving train. The Steelers are undefeated, and Wilson's been dinged up. Eventually, though. My advice to him is to keep working and take that opportunity when that door is left ajar and to be ready when it is, said Tomlin. Deion Sanders hopes Russell Wilson gets one last shot, deserves one more chance. Deion Sanders hopes Russell Wilson's career doesn't go out with a whimper. Injured and likely to remain the Pittsburgh Steelers' backup even once fully cleared, Wilson is in danger of having an invisible 2024 season. A free agent after the season ends, it could impact his market and how teams view him, potentially making Wilson a backup for a career that could be quickly winding down. Joining Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson on Sunday night's Nightcap, Sanders said he hopes Wilson gets another chance to prove he can play. "I love Russ. I just want Russ to end right. I like everybody to have a nice landing, man. A nice safe landing, and I just want my brother to end right. Because I got love for him. And I just feel like he deserves one more chance, especially with the quarterbacking around the NFL right now. He deserves one more shot." Wilson signed with Pittsburgh for the chance to play and win. To join the Steelers' stable culture and be the link that could get them over the hump, a franchise struggling to win a playoff game. Quarterback play since Ben Roethlisberger's retirement had been bumpy, and the team started 3 different names last year: Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph. A late July calf injury got Wilson's summer off track, but by the end of the preseason, he was back on the field and poised to enter the regular season as the starter. That changed 72 hours before kickoff, aggravating his calf injury and sitting out the first 4 games of the year, only dressing as the Steelers' emergency option. Now, he's reportedly back to full health. While the Denver Broncos are on the hook to pay him a hefty salary this year, Wilson could be staring down a depressed market next March. Something Sanders says could be difficult for Wilson to handle. When you've been making $30 plus million, it's hard when you're making 5, 6, 9. It's hard. It's hard. It's led to speculation that Wilson could ask for a trade that would allow him to get onto the field and increase his value next free agency. It would also keep him relevant as a starting quarterback and not veteran mentor backup that comes with a greatly reduced price tag. So far, there's been no reporting or indication Wilson wants to play elsewhere, but the Steelers also haven't officially named Justin Fields the starter, even if such a move feels inevitable and ceremonial. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Deion Sanders? Leave your opinion in the comments.